Everybody has their Kleenex, right? Because we know what's getting ready to happen. And then we're going to glitter up and we're going to show them how it's done. Glitter. Are we good? Let me keep talking. Oh, I was going to keep talking while you adjusted it. Okay, can everybody up top hear me? Gentlemen, can you hear me up top? Awesome. All right, we have them all. You guys have quite an audience here.
Congratulations, all you seniors.
Okay, so the sweethearts know that this is very exciting because it's the next chapter starting, and many of them are ready for a lot of new things. However, what they discovered on this weekend is maybe they're not quite ready to be done with Western airs. Oh, don't. All right, they started crying up here already, so I'm going to talk to the rest of this group because we all know that I will cry with them. It's what I do every year. But this is exciting. We have a great group of young ladies, 12 of them, who are leaving us today to go on to bigger and better things that we think we may have had a little bit of hand preparing them for. We hope we do. We hope we've spent some lessons with them. And we provide a village they can always come back to. They know how to get a hold of us even when we're not out here on Saturdays. And the first Saturday that's 19 degrees, they're going to text me and say, oh, thinking about you under my blanket. So, all right, thank you, Cheryl, for the reader glasses. I'm going to kick it off the way we always kick it off with the sweetheart poem. I'm not looking at you either. Okay, we got a lot of tears going already. A lot of people in this age, we found some cheaters for me. Okay, Life After Western Air's Survival Kit. A piece of gum to remind you to stick to it. A penny so you will never have to say I'm broke. A rubber band so you remember to stretch yourself beyond your limits. A Tootsie Roll to remind you don't bite off more than you can chew. A pin to remind you to always stay sharp. A Snickers bar to remind you to take time to laugh. Kisses and hugs to remind you someone somewhere cares about you. We've got a lot of tears up here right now. A candle to remind you to burn brightly. A hat to remind you home is where you hang your hat. A bag to help you keep things together when it seems that they are all falling apart. And a horse so you never have to be without your Western Air horse memories. Love from all of us, Precisionettes. And you will all have a bag with all those things, including the poem in it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and jump to it because we have a lot of girls. Miss Cindy, do you need anything before I start them along? Okay. Ladies, who's going to kick it off? No, she has to wait for Grandma to get here. We have one waiting for Mom, one waiting for Grandma. Who has everybody here? Oh, all my brave girls, where'd they go?
I've been 10 years in this organization, and every moment has been just don't look at every minute has been memorable and just so amazing. And there's a lot of people I wish I could thank in this speech, but I would be here for so long. But thank you to all of those who have helped me. A lot of you know who you are. I'd like to start by thanking my friends, the ones that I can't mention because there's just, I would be here forever. Stop laughing at me, Christy Fear, Savannah, Gabri, Kayla Bassett, you all have been amazing and have helped me so much through everything. To the friends I have been friends with for the longest time, I'm shaking so bad. Naomi, who would never let me cry for more than 5 minutes. I don't know where you are, but oh, there's she. Who would never let me cry for more than 5 minutes. You always found ways to make me laugh, even when I tried so hard not to. Thank you for being my best friend, and I don't know what I would do without you. And I cannot wait to see the beautiful young woman you become and how far you go. Caitlin Volmer, making me laugh till I had tears. with the way that you tell all the stories you have. You have made a great impact on my life, and I can't wait to see where you go. It feels like just yesterday we were hanging upside down on the slide in our Minion pajama pants. There is picture evidence I will find for everybody. Caitlin Sutton. You have always listened to me when I had something to rant about, whether it was stupid boys or a trick that I couldn't quite get. You listened and you helped me through it. Thank you for being my shoulder to cry on. Shad. You were the one to tell me when I was being over dramatic, which I guess was a lot of the time, considering how much he tells me that. But you also never let me doubt myself or my abilities. Thank you for being one true friend that I can always count on. Jocelyn, I know I haven't known you that long, but you have made a very big impact on my life. From the bottom of my heart, I love you, and you have been one of the greatest supporters and friends this past year. And I'm so grateful that I get to have you in my life. And the times I've wanted to quit, I could not count. My journey in Westerners has not been very easy, but I'm grateful I'm here. But I was always reminded by those older than me that I have worked too hard and come too far to give up now. Catherine, I don't know if Catherine Rains is here yet. No? Oh, how rude. Well, Catherine, your home and heart have always been open to me from the very start, and you have given me some of the best advice I could ever hear. And I hold it all with me to this day. Thank you for always helping me push through hard days so I could see that there are better ones ahead. Julie Volmer and Chad Volmer. I don't know if they're here either. Oh, Julie's here. You have never failed to put a smile on anyone's faces, and I think that's hard to deny. But you have impacted my life so immensely, and I want to thank you for being the caring, funny, and warm-hearted person that you are. You make every small event a big party. Haley, I don't think she's here either. But I wanted to thank her for never letting me give up and trick, even on the days that I really wanted to storm out of the arena. She has given me hope and filled me with so much confidence. She pushed me on the days I was bawling and didn't want to do anything but rail work. And I think Rock may like her and Payson more than he likes me. Fallon, not only did you comfort me when I didn't make it to Red Trick the first time, but you also pushed me to work harder for the next round. You told me to show everyone what I was made of and show it all off at Annual, so I stuck around to show them. Thank you for everything. There are some people who cannot be here with us, but I know that they're here in spirit. And they have probably had the biggest impact on my life, and I wish that I could say these words to them directly. Carrie, a bright and shiny smile, someone who never let you doubt yourself. She never let me talk down on myself or forget how much willpower I had. She made me feel like a superhero on the days that I felt like a villain. She always, I can't read this, I'm so shaky. Sorry, I lost my spot. She always reminded me that the things I think are forever are only temporary and will become just a small blimp in my future. Shane was a man of many words, someone who was always in my corner and made the hard days feel easy. A second father to me, and I'm sure to many others. He reminded me on the days I wanted to quit that I have so much to be proud of, and that there would be no point in giving up now. My contact's falling out, I can't read. Brian Ball. I don't know how to fit this all into one small paragraph. Ryan supported me in all that I did. He was a loud, cheerful goofball. And he always made every show so memorable. He even sang me happy birthday in these very stands because Naomi just had to remind him that it was my birthday. Whenever I was being stubborn or grumpy, he would tell me that he would toss me in the poop pile or the water tank. He was just one big ball of sunshine, and I know everyone misses him every day. Shows for me haven't been as good as they were when he was here.
I could throw you in the poop pile.
Teams would be impossible to run without those who literally run them. You guys have given us a space to feel safe and as well as to have fun. Kristen and Cindy. The best monitors I have had. You cheered me up on the days you didn't even know I needed it. After today, you will no longer have to get texts about, when is this? And I'm so sorry, I forgot this. Thank you for everything you have done to make my time here amazing. That goes for past and present monitors. Kris and Jerry. You guys have been nothing but supportive and helpful with my time on and off Precisionettes. Thank you for making me laugh and helping me through times where I just wanted to give up, and for answering my 2 a.m. text about a ghost running amok in the gym. You guys have been awesome, and I just want to thank you. Family has been a very big key factor in my success in Western Airs. And I don't know where I'd be without them. I wish I could name every single one of you, but I would literally probably be here all day. To my aunt, Mary Beth, and my grandma, who's here somewhere. I don't know where she is, but there she is. You guys have always been here, whether it's for Colby or me. Could be both, who knows. But you guys have always been here for me, and I really appreciate it. Aunt Mary Beth being my instructor on chaparrals, it wasn't easy, but I am so thankful that I got to have you there. There are two people here today who I really could not have done this without. My mom and my dad. Late night rides and early morning show reports, you were always there. Frigid temperatures or very hot temperatures. Mom, you said to me once or twice, no sour grapes. Not everything can go my way or the way it should. But you have to learn to be happy for others' successes and also learn to keep my head up and keep pushing. You let me cry to you when I wanted to quit everything. And you reminded me that things like school and move-ups don't define who I am as a rider or a person. Thank you for being my mom and my best friend. Dad.
Skip it. Next.
You didn't just play the role of my father, but also the role of a great arena dad and an amazing instructor and my best friend. You pushed me when I wanted to give it all up. You stayed up late to help me with diagramming and study for tests. And drove me to every practice and show. When you finally let me drive by myself, I felt so happy, but yet sad. I was sad to be losing my driving buddy, but I was also so happy because it meant that I was becoming the daughter you raised me to be. I was growing up. Thank you for everything you have done. Both you and Mom are my #1 supporters, and I could not have made it here without you. I love you. And then I made an oopsie and I forgot to write my horses on here, so I'm gonna do that now. Pride was the first horse I ever rode, and she was my first horse, and she taught me a lot. She also fractured my hip, so that was really good for me. I thought that after Pride Colic, I would never, ever love another horse, but then I was given Spirit. Spirit was, she was stubborn, and she was not very nice a lot of the time, but she did her best, and she never let me down. And then there's Rock, who has been the best horse I could ever ask for, and I'm so glad that I get to graduate off him today. And he helped me make it to Red Trick and Precisionettes, and I'm so thankful. So thank you.